I want to welcome everybody to the family tree. Put your hands together, family. Hey. What's up? What's up? This is the place where you get, hey, Marche, what's going on? What's happening?
Yep.
Good to see everybody. Hump Day, Wednesday. Time to get it. What'd you say, Big B?
In the house, but
yeah, that's right. All right. That's right. As we get started here, Big B, I'm going to bring on the tone on down. And we're going to get started. We're going to roll right on in today.
Yeah, man.
All right?
Yeah, buddy. Woo. Oh, man.
All right.
I said, you made it, man. Wait. Is that you?
That's me. I made it. Hold up. Let me
I check on you, man. Make sure you got here, boy.
Big B. I want to welcome everybody to the family tree. And this is the place where we say, we dive into the holistic health and all that is good and all that is great. And that our ancestors have taught and trained us and lived by in our culture. Yeah. We call it the family tree because we gather around that tree. You can say that ancient tree was the ancient laurel trees. And those ancient laurel trees were where we talk about situations, problems, what do we do to improve the tribe and the culture and how we got along, but also we prayed because that was the place that was our real social security. You got to say it slow. Social security. That's right. The social security is not a check, y'all. And as we figured this out now about the government being closed, it's not a check. It is your family. How about that? So with that, we invite you to the conversation this evening. If you have a question, concern, anything on your mind and heart, you want to share with us, this is the place where we answer those questions. If we can't answer all the questions, we try our best and we'll try to get back to you. If there's something that we don't have enough time on because we are limited on time, sometimes we roll a little bit long. If we can't get to the questions, we'll try to get to it. Send it on over to Big B, and we'll try to answer it the best way we can, all right, through email. If you also want to get a transcript, Big B over there is going to tell you how to do a transcript. But if you want to join the conversation, you want to go down to the chat bar. Right down where your chat bar, and you see the reaction right next to the chat bar, the reaction. Hit the reaction bar, and guess what? You can pump your hand up right there like Big B. Yep.
Yes,
and
sir,
we'll try to get your question and concern. You'll put you in queue. If you're someone that's calling by, hey, I don't want to be in queue. I just want to ask a question. You can put it in the chat box. And Prophetess, a.k.a. Finger,
in the house.
Is in the house. Is she in the house?
Yes, sir. She's in the house, baby.
Prophetess, how you doing? How you doing?
Live and in color.
Yes, I am, Dr. Paul. How are you?
You said you still got the world on your shoulders.
I always got the world on my shoulders.
How you been? What's been going on?
Oh, I won't even tell you that I fell last week, but I am recovering.
Right.
I'm recovering well. I injured all of my left side.
Oh, no.
But I'm good. But had I fallen forward, I tripped over a pipe in the street and it had wires sticking out of it. I sure would have punctured my face in those wires. So I thank God for falling sideways.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
Thank God, amen, that you didn't fall that way. That's right.
Yes,
that's right.
Yes. Wait. I know angels was with me.
Don't go know what I mean. I can't have nothing happening to you, girl. If I got to carry you on my back, I ain't
Yeah. So I'm thankful that everything is all right. You're doing well, but I'm sure a little sore, probably. A little sore.
That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing broken, nothing missing.
Amen. Amen for that.
Amen. Yes. All right. And Prophetess over there will be in the chat. She'll be monitoring the chat box. And if you have a question, concern, she'll probably put it right in there. Stay close because when you put your question in, she might have the answer already. Because we've covered a lot of topics.
Questions already.
You already answered questions already.
She's already on. Boy, I just see it flying.
She's already answered questions. How about that? That's right. That's right.
I love you.
All right. And from that, if you're someone that's also calling by phone and you may be listening by phone and you missed the prompt that actually tells you how to log in or to raise your hand, no problems. Just let us know that you're calling by phone. We'll try to get you your question or concern. All right. All right. We want to start it off. And without the question, we want to give our host with the most Big B, Bill 1L Morgan.
Yeah, buddy.
What's up, buddy?
Yo, man, look, what I tell you, you know what? I can't have nothing by myself.
Okay.
And you know what I'm talking about. See, hey, guys, I'm messing with it because I'm glad he's here tonight. You know what I mean? I got to get on the brother.
Yes, I'm
Hey,
glad I'm
listen,
here
I'm like,
tonight. I'm
hey,
glad.
prophetess, I'm gonna put him on the spot. That brother jumped in that cold water there. I thought his hair gonna be standing straight up on his head about right now.
Well, it was, but I had to put it down. I bet it.
No, Doc, I'm doing great, man. God said, get up, man. So,
Yes.
whenever anytime he invites me to do that, me, I got enough
Yes.
energy for the energy
Yes.
bunny. That's me, man. Always going, always going.
Yes, 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 yes. Well, Big B, a lot's going on in the world, man. It's every week we have something that's kicking off, and we're still keeping our ears open for, and we're keeping up with those stats on what's happening with the COVID just to make
Yeah,
sure, because
man.
they're talking about it's starting to have issues with measles right now around the world.
Yeah,
Measles is starting to, flare up here in the United States also. So give us our
yeah.
latest numbers. We are keeping a track on the COVID because we are in that season of flu and COVID. So we want to make sure we're keeping track of it. So if you see any rise, you're going to hear it here right on the family tree. So Big
All
B, what
right,
do you
but
have for us? Mhm.
you got it, man. Of course, our early indicators show as of this week, guys, we're looking at 6.7 for positivity rate, which was last week. Well, guess what, guys? 7.9. So we're jumping in a good foot, going the right way, Dr. P.
Mm.
For our emergency department visit, Dr. P, that was a point 0.7 last week, is now 1.0. All right, now, okay.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
better too. That's going in the right direction. And
Yes.
also
Yes.
hospitalizations per 100,000 population, Dr. P, that is at 1.2%, which was last week was
Mm.
2.2%. All right.
Excellent.
And here's the
Excellent.
big one, Dr. P.
All right. All
So
right. What
this
we
is for the
got?
deaths across the country, man, right now. That's leveled out. That's at 0.8% across the board,
Still
Mark.
at 8.8%.
0.8%.
Still
That's a
at
good
point
thing, brother.
0.8. See, not even 1%, Big
Not,
B,
yes,
which is
sir.
good.
Yes, sir.
So people are really staying on top of things. I think we have all learned. We learn from our ways. You go
Yes,
through it.
sir.
I think people are more conscious about their surroundings, when you're going into stores and things. So we are keeping our numbers nice and low. And with that, hopefully those numbers and the data, we're doing well. So thank you,
Yes.
buddy. Appreciate
Yes,
you.
sir,
All
man.
right.
All right. You got
All
it.
right, we're gonna get started. I want to go flying right on in. Yes, if you heard Big B talk about it, yes, we did the plunge today. Give a shout out for Dr. Lenny,
Dr.
which
Lenny.
which actually dragged me into this situation. I actually was able to do it the last time. And what we're talking about is the cold plunge, but it's also the breath work. This is from
Yes.
the
Yes.
Wim Hof. I did a whole show on Wim Hof and the life of Wim Hof and how he actually used breathing technique and also cold plunges to accelerate the immune system so that you can fight off disease and inflammation in the body. So the brother went under the water today. So they took me under with the water. And matter of fact, Deke was with me. Deke, where you at, Deke? Deke was there.
He's in the
I
house.
saw
He is
Deke in
there.
there. Deke, what's going on, man?
Video. Where's the video?
We
You know
gonna
what?
have video. We gonna have.
That's the first thing I put. I said, stream it live
He's
so I
getting.
can make sure.
He's getting it right now. Matter of fact, I got a still. I did grab one still from it. I grabbed one still from it, and let me know if y'all can see this. Let me see if y'all can see this. Let me see here. Let me make it a bit bigger.
Hey, prophets, I use a rough word on him. I said, Doc, man, make sure he don't punk out. Make sure I want him in there. He won't make sure.
I tried.
I think he can tell
I
me.
tried to swindle out of it, but
I'm jumping in the
they
water. I
said,
wanted to make. I had to see it.
Dr. Lenny said, "Yeah, everybody don't have to do it, but you're going to do it." So, so
Oh
I'm
boy.
going to bring this in. I'm going to show you where the picture is. The one picture that we do have,
Yeah, I got
and
to
because
see. I
Jaren's
got.
upstairs editing stuff right now, so we'll
Oh,
probably
okay,
post
cool.
it online.
All right, good. That'll
The
be
whole
good. That'll be good.
experience. We'll see what's going on. But here is the plunge. Can you see the plunge?
Oh, good. Good move.
Waiting to see the plunge.
Oh wow.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark. Look. I can see his hand still. See his
Woo!
hand on top of his head. His hand must have
Yeah, the hair
gone
on
about
my
8 inches.
head.
Is
I
that
see
Dr.
Yeah,
it.
Lenny
that's
talking to
Deke
you?
over there. That's Deke over there.
Man,
Oh,
Dick
Yeah,
looks like he's sleeping, Doc. What
he's
happened, man?
like he's sleeping. He was in there
Wow.
Dick
long.
is chilling,
And
man.
see, they're actually helping us with the timing. They're helping us with
I
the
get that.
breathing.
Yeah.
Because the one thing that we went through first was, and that's a shout out to Jason and Peter.
All right.
They are followers of the Wim Hof method, and they travel all over the world doing these workshops. And Dr. Lenny was very fortunate to meet these gentlemen and now to bring this to us. And let me tell you, it was the most incredible experience that I have ever. Cold water ain't nothing to me no more. I can't. Cold water ain't nothing, Big B. Let me tell
Well,
you, this was really an experience because immediately they help you with the training of your respiratory system. So immediately we start to function on the respiratory. You're going to speed up. It's like what's the first thing you do when you're getting something cold? You go what?
yep,
Right?
yep. Yes, indeed.
So they trained us how to control that, and how to control the breathing method. So for about a whole hour, we just did breathing. We just breathed for about a whole hour.
Before you got no water.
And it felt like 15 minutes. Let's just tell you that. When we went into they had the sound bowls. They had sound bowls because we talk about the sound bowls, right? With the sound bowls. Yep, we had the sound bowls, and then of course they had music. They had the rhythms. They had all the things going on as while we were in the breathing method. So it was an experience. Is Deke in there? Where's Deke?
He's in there, but
he's in there.
Oh yeah, I'm here, Dr.
He's
Paul.
there.
Oh yeah, what's up, man? What experience,
Hey,
brother?
doing?
What experience,
Yes,
man?
Great,
What experience?
Great job, Dr. Paul.
I tell you,
Great
man.
job.
Hey, man, you did a great job too, man. We all did a great job. Even Jaron got in there.
Yes,
Jaron
definitely.
jumped
No,
in.
he didn't. Jaron did too.
Jaron jumped in too.
All right. Go ahead, Jaron. That's what's up.
Jaron jumped
Boy, that's
in
my
too.
boy.
Jaron
Like
jumped
father,
in.
like son.
Yeah. We have to see the repercussions of this. But he jumped in. He was like, Dad, I'm doing it. So he jumped in also. It was an incredible experience.
Wow, man.
Let me tell you. I mean, it was amazing. So I will talk more about that, the Wim Hof method, and as we go along, tell you more about that as we go, because it was really, I think I don't know if everybody can handle that though, because it takes a level of understanding and mental, strength. But when you stretch those limits, you'll be surprised at what you do and how your body responds. So what they were really talking about removing fears in your life. So it's amazing. It was an amazing experience. So shout outs to Peter and Jason and Dr. Lenny and all the brothers. We had Brother Marshall was there. It had a lot of folks, man. It was a very incredible experience.
That's amazing, man.
All I gotta say, one word: illumination. How about that?
Illumination.
Just illumination. Yep, illumination. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all was worried about me. Y'all was texting me. You all right? Yeah, right. Exactly.
Well, I'm glad you made it, Doc.
Yes, I'm glad I made it too. Let me tell you. All right, we're going to get started. And of course, we start off with testimonies. We say on your heart and mind, you have anything that you want to bring to the family that you've grown upon this week, we want to acknowledge that. And we want to acknowledge your accomplishments. And with any level that you've from the very beginning to the middle to the end, because somebody's either going in a storm, or coming out of a storm. We love the testimonies because the testimonies go a long way. So we want to open up the floor. Anyone have a question, have a testimony they want to share with the family? Yeah.
Before we get to testimonies, Dr. Paul, before we get to testimonies, please, can you share how to turn on your chat box and how to raise your hand if you are using your phone? Because I'm getting text messages, but I'm not on my phone, so I'm not really sure how to do that.
Okay, from the what now to use your chat
on the phone? How to find it on the phone? Because on the phone you can only see that one person. But there's a way to turn that chat box on and to raise your hand.
I don't. Matter of fact, it's actually a set of prompts. I don't have those prompts in front of me. Usually when you first start, it'll tell you what the prompts are. And if you don't write them down right away when you're doing it, it's a little bit hard to figure that out. But I would just say, just let us know that we'll try to get your questions or concerns. If you can, Prophetess, maybe we can find another way. If they can maybe log on to Facebook or something, we can get it something in that chat. We can actually get it from there, or some other way we can get their questions. But you gotta, when you log in, it actually will tell you how to do that. Okay.
I do have a question, but we'll wait to question time.
Okay. All right. So any testimonies anyone have that they want to share with the family? Blood pressure might have gotten better this week. No inflammation. We want to hear the testimonies that you have. that may be contributing to your health. So, Big B, the floor is officially open. Anyone have a testimony they want to start with?
Joan
I have a
Camardi.
testimony.
Hey, Joan.
Joan Camardi.
Hey,
right
Joan.
there.
How you
Hi.
doing?
I'm okay. I want to thank you, Dr. Paul, for introducing DMSO. It came
DMSO.
today in the mail. I put it on one time. It has aloe vera, lavender, and vitamin E in it. And I remember you saying it was a trimmer, but with lavender, it may help you calm down. So I'm not going to be on here long tonight because I'm sharing myself with 8 Days of Glory with Enon. But I had to come on and tell you, and I also invited cousin Andre Napper and Fanita Witt to join in today, and I wanted them to get the green drink for his mother.
Okay.
Because I can see that she's not looking like herself, and her electrolytes is leaving her body, and I know the green drink would help her.
Okay, so definitely make sure you give them the number. Okay, you have did you give them the email?
I gave them the number, your name, and the link for tonight.
Okay,
that's what I did.
Okay,
and also Wayne Avenue vitamin store.
Okay, and also
so
we want
they come on.
Sure, sure, and also make sure you give them the website where they can order it from. shop.drpaulherbs with a S.com. So SHOP.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm writing it down.
And we'll put it in the chat box. SHOP. Dot.
Yes.
drpaulherbs with a S.com. Okay. And they can go right there and they can order the 40-day detox kit. They can do the green drink, colon cleanse, parasite. You can get everything right there, okay?
Oh, great. Okay. I'll give that to them.
All right.
Now, I'm going to stay on with you all until the preacher comes on.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because
she's doing double duty, man.
We on Enon, we in 8 Days of Glory. That's right. That's right.
That's
right. I've been watching. Yep, I've been watching.
Yes.
Who's on tonight? Billy Curtis. Is Billy Curtis on tonight?
No.
Who's on tonight?
He's not listed.
He's not listed?
No, I can't. Waldorf or something like that. The name is.
Okay.
He's coming on tonight. And then I think Freddie Haynes is coming Saturday.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Right. Okay, Joan. Let's give Joan a hand over there for being the ambassador on the floor.
That's
for
right.
Going out there and recruiting, and she's bringing folks to a healthier way of life. Everybody, come off mute for Joan. Come on, off mute for Joan, y'all.
All right.
All right, Joan. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's right. Big
I'll keep you posted with my pain in my knee.
Okay. All right. Stay alkaline, right? Stay alkaline. Okay.
I will. Okay.
All right. Okay. Anyone else have a testimony?
Yes, I have a testimony. I have a testimony.
Okay. That sounds like Mark there.
That's Big Mark.
Big Mark, what's up, buddy?
Right, Mark.
You can go ahead. I'll go after her.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Darlene. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Darlene B.
All right.
Hey, Darlene.
Here. I've been doing the green drink faithfully for 2 years. I did come up there 2 times for my assessment. Now I was able to get the water intake in now for my body weight. I'm still working on the alkaline thing, but I had lost 6 pounds.
Go ahead.
All right. Let's give her a shot now. She lost. You said 6 pounds.
6 pounds.
6 pounds in 2 years.
Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. That's right. We'll take it. That's right.
Yeah.
Everybody, come on mute. First, let's stop right there. Stop right there. We give you a shot right there. Come on, y'all. Give her a shot right there.
Take all we get, right?
That's right.
Great work. Congratulations. Keep going.
Thank you.
See, Darlene, you're a
Congratulations, Darlene.
See, Darlene, you're a perfect example. It's not gonna happen overnight. And people have to see that you go at your pace. And sometimes it may take a little longer, but guess what? That 6 pounds gonna turn into 12 and so forth and so forth. So it's crawl, walk, run. You remember we say crawl, walk, run.
Yeah.
Once you get into a rhythm, you could get into a rhythm and you don't stop now.
Yeah, I know that's right.
You they're gonna say, girl, what you doing over there?
Yeah, and I feel good. The thing is, I have the for the seasonal clean, the parasite and the eliminator. Yeah, the colon cleanse.
Yes.
So the thing is, I was talking to one of my other friends. They got it, and we were saying that we wanted to do it, but we were like kind of scared.
Okay.
Of how to do it, like because the thing is, I do. The green drink, I guess, made me really lazy because I don't like fixing breakfast now.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, I told you it's gonna fill you right where you need
but
to.
It does. It fills me up.
Yep.
And even when they say you can eat something in a half an hour, the thing is, I do more snacking. I don't really do too much of eating as much. But here last week when you were talking about, when you eat something that you haven't been eating in a while, and here, like I said, I almost had an accident.
I got you.
I'm telling
you now. See, your body's letting you know. Your body's saying, look, we don't do that no more. We don't do that no more.
And I had cut out a lot of my beef.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. I wanted to try some steak.
Okay, you tried the steak. You slipped up on the steak. That's okay.
I know, and that's why I noticed I haven't had any pains in my knees as much because I do the oils. I do the castor oil and the clove oil.
Yeah.
So I usually rub that on my legs and stuff, and I think that helps, in my knees. So that's the thing. It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
And I noticed the difference that since I, got all that beef out of me or whatever, I feel better.
There you go. So everybody come off mute for Darlene for doing a great job.
You got to stick on Darlene.
Congratulations. Throw some hands up, y'all.
I know that's right.
Come on. Everybody need to be shouting.
Congratulations.
See, buddy. Goes a long way. And this is the perfect example of what I've always said. Sometimes you might think that she could have easily said, "Oh, I'm not going to get on and give a testimony." It was 6 pounds, but guess what? That means a lot. That means a lot. That means a lot. Remember the largest tree? Remember the Bible speaks about a very large tree. What's that tree, Big B? The small of a mustard seed turned into a mighty tree. That means every step along the way, you're growing. But there's a point where she might take off. And if I've seen people start off and say, "Hey, I just lost," and they were frustrated for so long, maybe lost 1 or 2 pounds, and then all of a sudden, boom, something happened, and next thing you know, they said, "I got it." Whatever it was, they figured it out. And next thing you know, they lost all their weight they were looking. Matter of fact, one lady told me, she says, everybody at my job is hating on me because they think I had that lap band.
They had the lap band surgery, huh?
Surgery, and I didn't have no lap band surgery. I just watched my pH, got my water right, started taking my green drink, and I started detoxing every change of season. She came back in. I didn't even recognize who she was. I was like, wow, amazing. So it can happen. Man. So keep up the good work, Darlene. Congratulations, okay?
Okay, but with the detoxing, now I want to start that since it's a new season. Now, I'll do the green drink and I can do the colon cleanse or the eliminator.
No, you do the colon cleanse first.
Oh, okay.
To the completion of the bottle, and then you follow through after you've done that. Then you do the same thing with the parasite formula. Matter of fact, I have a printout. Matter of fact, I'm going to post that. Prophetess, I'm gonna put
Yes.
that in here if we can put it in here, and maybe
Okay, but
we
I
can.
think she might have asked that question in the chat box, and I told her as long as she starts with the green drink every day, and then starts with the colon cleanser, and then the parasite detox. So it's already written in the chat box.
Okay, now I do have, and this is for officially. I did not post it on the actual website, but I do have an official document on that. It's the official one. I'll make sure I post that before we. It's the 40-day detox, and matter of fact, I may even show it right now. Matter of fact, well, if I get a chance, I'll put it up here for you. Okay.
Okay, but I would take one for each meal. Like I said, if I can put this in with my green drink.
Sure, you can.
Oh,
Absolutely.
okay then.
Absolutely.
So, and as you said, I can do it a green drink with this for breakfast. And for lunch.
It can be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Remember, it's a meal.
Okay,
it's a meal replacement. It's a meal supplement, and it's a multivitamin all in one. So you have the advantages of keeping your body at a state of balance where the pH, we're trying to raise the hydrogen. Remember, the greatest source of hydrogen on the planet is anything land and sea. Something from the land. So it's got alfalfa, spinach, got turmeric, have the beets in there. Then you have on the other side the sea vegetables, which is the kelp, the chlorella, the spirulina. I have the purple dulses in mine. So those combinations will bring you to the level where the body says, now, if I raise the alkalinity level, I don't have to now take it from your hip or your knees or your joints or your ligaments. So when people are having issues with inflammation, it's a direct sign of the body attempting to heal itself. So you see what's happening? So that's why the hydrogen is the key to everything, is the ultimate of all and the greatest of all elements in the universe. So when we get that, that changes everything. That changes their lifestyle when you start to focus on that pH. So those green drinks can be taken at any time you want to. It's food. At the end of the day, it's food, right?
Okay, then. I just wanted to make sure that, so if anything, I don't usually do 3 meals a day. If anything, like I said, I usually probably do 2, and then I usually have like snacks, like the good thing crackers or something like that. The rice crackers or something like that.
Yeah, just watch, make sure that the rice crackers are not dehydrating you. That's the only thing you got to watch out for.
Okay then.
So even if they can be, pretty much they can be, believe it or not, they can be kosher, they can be non-GMO, non-bioengineered, they can be paleo, they can do all of that. But at the end of the day, if it's concentrated, if it's too dehydrated, it can be causing a problem for you. So you got to watch it, okay?
Okay then.
Now,
all right, thank you.
Right,
Dr.
thank
Paul,
you.
I'm sorry,
Dr. Paul.
Excuse me, Mark, 1 second. Did you tell her to put her colon cleanser in the green drink?
She can do that. Yes,
Okay.
she can. She can take that. And matter of fact, here is the protocol right here. Let me show you.
Because I put it in the chat box to take it at night. I've never put my colon cleanser or parasite in my
it is. Remember, this is food. So everyone has it. There is no set standard rule, So this is the 40-day detox protocol right here. If you see that, can you see that, Big V?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, you have to ignore to that.
Yep. Okay, so I will. How about this? I'm going to.
It's on the page. It's on your website, correct?
Yes, so the website.
I can get a copy. Yeah.
It may be on there. I'm not sure if this one is on there. But if it's not, I will post it tonight for you, okay? So look on there later on tonight. I'll post it on there. So if you're watching, it says here, your body is your temple, just the seasons change. Just as seasons change, it's important to cleanse and renew. This 40-day journey is designed to reset, sweep, and sustain your spirit, mind, and body, right? So the phase one is colon cleanse. That's the reset. So the duration is 10 to 15, and it varies because it's 100 capsules. So each person is going to be different. Some people are less, some people are more, some people are right on the spot. How do you take it? 1 capsule after each meal, as you said. So in most cases, at least 3 times daily. You focus on gentle elimination after each meal. Why? This clears waste, reduces bloating, restores natural rhythm. That's the key to phase 1. Now, after that's completed, phase 2 is the parasite, which is the sweep. You remember I said you cleanse, then you sweep. Duration is also 10 to 15, 100 capsules in each one, maybe more, maybe less. Start only after the colon cleanse is complete. How do you take it? 1 capsule after each meal, same thing, 3 times daily, usually minimum. Focus on sweep, parasites, eggs, and residue. Why do you use this? Because it strengthens immunity and restores balance. It also kills the larva that grows in whenever, parasites believe they are sentient, number one. So they believe when something's coming at them, they're going to just like with anything, they're going to try to proliferate. They're trying to procreate. So they're going to spawn more eggs. If you got a cleanse going, that's why you always, whenever you cleanse, you must sweep. Got it? So that's why we do that. So that's the same thing. And then after you've done that, we always say stay on the green drink. That's the sustain. That sustains you for the duration of your 40-day journey. It keeps the nourish and the minerals and the chlorophyll. As I was saying, the pH level has to raise. You got to keep that pH because what's the number one thing that it reduces? Inflammation.
Inflammation, right.
Stops the body from going in a cyclical crisis. If it goes into a crisis, the body believes that it has to restore. So if you're not giving what you need with what you're drinking or what you're eating, I'm going to go after that hip. Hip usually is the first place because it's the most calcium in the body. And that's where the hip, knees, joints, ligaments, connective tissues, people start getting the clicking in the fingers. That's all acidosis. Got it? So keep that in mind. All right. So I wanted to share that with the family. I will post that on the download section of the website this evening. So make sure you look for that this evening. Okay. Prophetess, I will probably shoot that over to you. Okay, Prophetess. So
make sure you send it to me too, Dr. Bell, so I can put it in the chat.
Okay, no problem. I'll send it to you both. Okay. All right. Okay. Who's next? Anyone else that's next?
I have a testimony.
Oh, that Big Mark. We heard you earlier.
Mark, what you got, Big Mark? What's up, buddy?
I'm doing good, Dr. Paul. Hello, everyone.
All right.
I would like to thank God for giving me the strength to get this body on point. That accident that I had on July the 19th really did me in. It altered my walk, and I was really pissed off because I had a good walk, and I couldn't get that walk together for a minute. And the reason why, and I realized, and Dr. Lenny at times was informing me to come and see him, and I just ignored him. I ignored him for 3 months. So I finally woke up, smacked my head upside my head, and finally made an appointment. And I went to see Dr. Lenti today. Is he on?
No, I don't know. I don't think he's here yet. Yeah, his son. I think I don't know if he's on, but I know his son had a game, so he had to break out a little early. So he may not be on right now. He may try to chime in later on. Yeah.
Well, anyway, I was supposed to have been there with you, Dr. Paul, and get into that, get myself dumped up in there like being baptized. But but I went another way. I went to go see AFC Aquahab Fitness Center because I had gotten a adjustment with Dr. Lenny.
Okay.
And Lord behold, my body was sore. I didn't know what the heck was going on. So he was doing this thing on me. He said, "See, you gotta stop. You gotta be on time. I gotta get you right. This, that, and the third." So after he did that assessment, I went home that night, and I'm sitting there moving my body around areas that it hurt. I had no problem. Like, what the heck just happened here? Everything was strong, and even my leg. I even took my Mafo and my knee brace off so he can adjust my leg. Lord behold, I am so grateful God has stepped up to the plate and did this to my body. I feel so freaking great.
All right, let's give Mark a hand. Come on, y'all. Come on, dude. Come on, Mark. Come on, buddy. Come on, Mark.
Right.
That's right, Mark.
Mark.
Congratulations.
I went in there. I haven't had exercise in a while, and what I do every day. I stretch and stretch and stretch. So therefore, when I disappear from AFC Aquahab and I go in there and lift some weight, I don't have to do a little bit and this, that, and thirty. Be careful. I go all at it like I did today and I did the last time. I woke up the next day, I ain't had no problems. I got up, did what I had to do. I wasn't even stiff. Not at all.
Awesome.
That's
Awesome, Mark.
God.
Well,
God
Awesome.
been doing
that's
so
what you got to
many
do, man.
Awesome,
outstanding
Mark.
things for me, and I'm just one. The whole thing is I'm 64 years young, and I've been through a lot, y'all. Even with my pension is shot, and I'll let you all know about that. It's very embarrassing. I worked so many years. I worked 10 years at Temple. I worked 10 years at Abington Hospital, and pension just wasn't good for me at all.
I hear you, brother.
At all.
Well, Mark,
But
we're
I'm
here for
good.
you, brother. We're
I
here
know,
for you,
I know,
man. You know,
I
and
know.
definitely, we support you in everything that you're going through, man. And if you need any support, give me a call, reach out, man, and we could maybe talk a little bit deeper, okay? So with the family,
Yes, sir.
but
I need
everybody, let's
that.
give Mark a hand one more time,
You
y'all.
got it, man.
Everybody, give a
Appreciate that,
hand to
Mark.
Mark one more
All
time. Yes,
right.
Mark,
Peace.
Mark.
For you,
Good
Mark.
y'all.
We're happy for
Congratulations,
you.
buddy.
Keeping me
Hang in
strong.
there.
Great work.
Congratulations.
Well done. Well done.
All right.
Y'all
Who
definitely
Right.
else
keep
we
me
have?
strong.
We have anyone else that's
Anybody
on the
else?
line for testimonies, or if you have anyone, let's look over the Facebook side. Anybody on the testimonies on the Facebook
Another
side?
one.
Sometimes you'll see a testimony on the Facebook side. I didn't want
I
to.
just have questions on Facebook. No
Yeah,
testimony.
Okay,
just
no
questions on
testimonies.
Facebook.
I
Okay.
have a testimony.
Yeah, who's
Okay,
that?
who's that?
That's
What's up, Stephanie? What's happening? Come on, Stephanie. Give me a little
Yeah,
dance
I
move. Come on.
got a testimony.
All right. All
Mm.
right.
Go
That's
ahead,
what I'm
girl. Go ahead. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl.
But this is, you know what? I'm to the point where I don't even want to, I really don't want to tell people, like, take this, take that, because I'm always thinking, well, there's probably some underlying problems and they need to see you. I'm like always sending them, you need to get assessment. This particular young lady that I work with, she was in so distressed because she was coming down with a cold while working around children.
Yes.
Stuff, right? Well, I keep a lot of supplements in my bag, in my doctor's bag.
Oh, you got you got an herb bag with you. You carry it with you.
In my
That's
lunch
right.
bag. They're on my herbs, but I share them, for the ones that are over the counter safe, right?
Yeah.
So she was having this bed, coming down with something. I said, you know what? I have some oil of oregano in my bag. You can try that. And so she tried that, and before the day was out, she was like, she came to me in a rush. She said, I feel so much better. But what else was in it? She said my stomach was starting to turn, and so
moving that stuff out of there. Yeah. You were detoxing. She was detoxing. That's what's up.
A lot. So she was really thankful for that happened. But I further understood that, oil of oregano is also, kind of it's a cleanse.
Cleanse, absolutely.
Number two. My son he had
excuse me, Stephanie. We got some feedback. Somebody who's on the feedback. Who do we have that's in that feedback? That's we're getting a little feedback. Make sure everybody go on mute, please. Thank you. All right, go ahead, Stephanie.
Okay, Stephanie.
My son, Kwaku, he had toothpicks in his mouth.
Okay.
Those toothpicks was infused with some herb. I think he said tea tree oil, something like that.
Okay.
So wherever he had the toothpicks, like from one side to the next side, it blew his lips up.
What?
Yes, his lips swelled up on both sides. I was like, oh my goodness. Not to treat, diagnose, prevent, or cure the disease. But
that's it. That's good enough. That's good enough. That's good. That'll work.
But I told him, I said, you know what? You got to take some turmeric and mix it with some castor oil.
Yeah.
Rub it really good, right?
Yeah.
The next day it was gone.
Wow.
See?
Kwaku, let's give Kwaku a hand. But we want to give you a hand for being on point as the ambassador on the floor. Let's give her a hand.
Ambassador Stephanie.
Ambassador Stephanie. Yes. See, you know what? I just want to add something. This is great. Stephanie, you always bring good stuff to the table. You do. You really do. You always do bring some good. I want to say let me give you a perfect line, though. This is a perfect line that you want to share with the family. And y'all can write this down. Write this down, y'all. Whenever you run into family and you're speaking about herbs and things, right? And they may, you may be the goat person, or we say the remnant of your family that everybody go to and say, you know what, let me call up Stephanie. She must got a herb or something. Here's what your disclaimer should sound like. And it doesn't have to be the one that not to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease, just food for the soul. Here's one that's even easier. Traditionally, this is the herb that's used for what you're asking me about. Got it? That's what you would say. Because traditionally, that's our cultural science. See, they want to take away cultural science. You can't take away cultural science because the people are still here. You got it? If it didn't work, we wouldn't be here. So that's why we know that it's food, and only food is what we know, that the herbs are the meat of the earth, the trees are for the healing of the nations.
That's right.
And you don't know, say, hey, I don't know if this is going to work, but I can tell you what's traditionally used for what you're having a problem with is this. You got it? You see what I'm saying? See, that keeps you in the clear because you're just re-emphasizing your cultural and understanding of our people and what we do. That's it. And that's all we can do, because that's where we know our knowledge was oral traditions. Got it? Oral traditions were, these are the herbs that we took. Mama said, go down there by that tree, make a right, go down there by the left, and then that one right there, the one to the left, that one's the herb. You pick that tree, bring it on back. And then they take it and they boil it down, and then they boil it down. I don't know what it did, but guess what? Didn't have that tummy ache no more. Didn't have that issue with that fever or where that problem was. So congratulations, Stephanie. Yes, again, let me give you a hand. Everybody give her a hand one more time for being that ambassador on the floor.
Yes, sir.
But traditionally was used.
That's good, Dr. Paul.
I can only tell you what's traditionally been used. See? Sounds a little better, don't it? Flows a little better. Flows a little better. All right. Thank you so much for sharing that. I appreciate it. Tell Kwaku I said what's up.
I will. He can talk now, but
oh, okay. Yeah. I see you got that crystal geyser back there. I see it. I see that crystal geyser back there. There you go. You advertising also. All right. Okay. What else we have here, Big B, before we go into questions?
It's 8:00.
It's 8:00. Okay.
It's 8:03.
To be exact. So
that our timekeeper, and we want to go to the questions. All right. And if you have any other testimonies, just bring them on in, family. We just want to get to the questions. Anyone have a question? Let's see. First, let's go to the chat box down there. Make sure we're getting everybody in the chat box, and then we'll go to the top. And I think it's Edna is the first one. I think that's when we get ready. Okay. So first, the chat box. Who do we have in the chat box?
Beverly Miller said, what would you recommend for lymph swelling in my hand and arm?
Well, first, we got to stay off the processed foods, number one, because the lymphatic system's backing up. So remember, the lymphatic system, not like the first system, which is the heart, which pumps arteries and veins. It doesn't have a pump. So exercise is very, very important. So things that get it moving, number one, get your water right. Half your body weight in ounces, get that moving. Make sure you're getting the spring water bottle at the source. We all know that, right? Next thing is to get, stay off the processed foods. Top 10 toxic foods. Go to my website, download those top 10 toxic foods. Stay away from them. It's the processed
those
food.
Covered.
Okay.
I got all those covered. So
okay.
far.
So next thing, exercise. How's your exercise?
Good.
Okay. What are you doing?
I have a lymph rebounder. I rebound.
Okay.
And I practice qigong.
Okay.
And I have a teeter.
Okay, but when you're doing the rebounder, what about full body? Okay, because I know the rebounder is good. Are you doing any walking? Are you doing any bike? Or are you doing any treadmill? Anything
I have something similar to a bike.
Okay, so the time, how much time are you putting on it?
Maybe not enough. Maybe.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. See, the lymphatic system gets backed up because, especially if it's in the hands. Okay, if it's in the hand, you said the hands and feet, or just the hands.
My hand, one hand and one arm.
One hand and one arm. Okay, so the main thing is we got to get it moving. We got to get the exercise increased. But also we have to detox the body. Have you been through a detox yet?
Oh yes.
Okay, so do you have any lymphatic formula herbs that you're taking right now?
Mary Ruth, yes.
Okay, and how much are you taking a day?
I'm taking taking it 3 times a day. That's what it
3 times a day. Okay, that's all. Everything sounds good. Sounds good. So next thing is, my concern is, what is your pH? Because if you're still acidic, are you testing your pH at all?
Yeah, my pH it averages around 7 and higher.
Okay, now here's where we gotta be careful. How you know how to take it, right? Remember how to take it.
Yes.
Okay, so what are you taking? What is the numbers?
I do the urine and the saliva.
Okay, you remember the formula, right? What's your formula?
The formula is wait a minute.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
understand that you're making me forget.
No. Only reason, and this is not just. This is because this is where the small details, we fall through the cracks with the details. Because I had a few people came through in the last couple of weeks, and everybody, we were sitting there and we were trying to figure out what is going on here. And her numbers were good, everything was good. She was doing everything she's supposed to do. When I looked at the pH numbers were like right in the right space. They were right where they were supposed to be. I said, well, how are you doing your pH numbers? She was doing it wrong. She was doing the wrong math. The math was wrong. You got it? So she was doing saliva, but she was only doing one saliva and then one urine. And then, and the guy was doing the same thing. He was doing one, so you got to be spot on with that. Okay.
Right.
But sounds like exercise, you got to get it moving. Okay. And, especially if, remember, lymphatic involves full body movement. Now, lymphatic massage is not bad either. Have you ever had a lymphatic massage?
No.
You never had a lymphatic massage?
No, I don't know, because since that happened, it's a lot going on with my lungs, and the massage therapist is concerned that the fluid might go to my lung.
Yeah. So it's, and what's the BMI? Do you know what your BMI is? Body mass index?
Yes, it's like 18.
Okay, so you got to get it moving. This is a toxicity issue. So you got to watch your food choices, right? So no refined sugar, refined salt, refined oils, right?
Right. I do the keto.
You do the what now?
Keto.
You do the keto diet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not good. See, that's an assimilation problem. See, remember, keto is actually where they're burning fat for energy. You don't want to burn fat for energy. That's where they fall short with the keto diet. The keto diet is actually saying, see, most people that are having issues with their, when we do your urine, first of all, we look for the urine. If we start seeing ketones in your urine, that means you're burning fat for energy. You don't want to burn fat for energy. No matter what nobody tells you, you don't burn fat for energy. That's a crisis. That's your body believe you starving. You got it? So it's usually an assimilation issue. So that means you're not assimilating your nutrients properly to get it in so that you can push this stuff out of you. You got it? So it's backing up. So I would first go with, remember, thick, creamy, things that pour slow. What you like a lot of?
What do I like a lot?
Yeah, what do you eat a lot of?
I eat a lot of vegetables.
Okay, but I'm talking about what's the snack that you eat every day. Be truthful now. What you eat a lot of?
I eat a lot of pistachios.
Okay, you gotta watch a lot of the nuts. Be careful, okay? See, you only need a handful of nuts. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Walnuts.
Okay. So just be what you're having. Have you been through before? You've been through before, right?
Been through?
Yeah. As far as assessment?
No, I'm coming next month.
Okay, so you've never been before at all?
No.
Okay, so definitely when you
just a telephone,
right. Yeah, you need an assessment. So I can tell you exactly when you do a full, are you doing the full full body assessment, right? The works.
Yes, the works.
Okay,
yes.
I can tell you exactly what's going on. It sounds like an assimilation issue, though. When it's not moving, when the lymphatic system is stagnant, we'll go over all the details. I'll tell you exactly what's going on, okay? So make sure you stay on point with that. What kind of water are you drinking? You drinking the right water?
Yes, I am.
Which one?
I have the crystal geyser water, and I go to the spring.
Right. And how much you drinking a day?
I'm about 80 ounces.
Okay, 80 ounces. And
80.
is that, you said 80?
Between 80 and 96 ounces. Yeah.
Okay, and that's half your body weight, right?
More than half my body weight.
Okay. So yeah, so something else is blocking you up. It's based on, what you're eating. Something is blocking you up. We'll sit down and we'll go over it. Sometimes it takes a little mysterious. We get a little detective work we have to do to find out what it is, but something is blocking you. Whenever the lymphatic system.
It's a tumor that's blocking it.
You didn't mention that. You didn't mention the tumor. That's something totally different.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's something totally different.
And
so that's where you got to come in for an assessment, and then I can tell you how to do that. Okay. So tumors are a direct sign of the body starting to quarantine toxicity. You're building up too much toxicity. You got it? So it's the body trying to quarantine to keep it away from the rest of the body. That's what it's doing.
Right.
It's isolating it. Right. So what we have to do is you got to get into a routine. Something you're doing is out of balance because the body's a perfect system. It doesn't lie. And it's something that you're doing or eating or something that you're getting or not doing or not getting enough of that's keeping you out of balance. We got to bring you back to a state of ease, okay? So I look forward to seeing you. You said you're coming in next week?
Next month.
Next month? Okay, we'll see you next month, okay? In the meantime, keep your water up. Get that exercise moving, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, baby.
All right, let's see who we got there. Let's see. Anybody else? Who else we got up there? Big B?
You want to go keep, or you want some more chat box questions?
Some more chat box.
Let's see a little chat box, and then we'll go up to the first call, the first one in queue. Okay.
I'm gonna give you a couple of them because they're kind of simple. What herbs for menopause? Does coffee cause anxiety? And one question from
Keith, make sure Keith, put yourself on mute. Keith, put yourself on mute.
He's not there.
He's not there.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody go on mute. If you're not actually on for asking a question, please put yourself on mute. We want to make sure everybody gets the appropriate amount of time and consideration. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. What herbs for menopause? Edna asked, does coffee cause anxiety? The question from Facebook was, let me find it because I did put it in the chat box, about her blood pressure. Her blood pressure goes up.
The white coat syndrome.
That's why I said the white coat syndrome. That's how I answered. It goes up when she's at the doctor's, but not at home. And
all right, let me start with the first one, though. Let's start with the first one. And the first one was menopause, right?
Menopause, yes.
All right. Okay, so whenever we're talking about menopause, we're talking about hormones, endocrine system, but it tracks back to, believe it or not, dehydration, number one. But also, we look at the liver. Because the liver has to balance these things. So we try to go, there's a couple of herbs that specifically we move to. And not to diagnose, treat, kill, prevent any disease, just food for the soul. All right, we got traditionally used for that would be black cohosh. Okay. Also, you have what's called angelica root. Got it? Angelica root. Or sometimes you'll see it mentioned as Don Quay. Okay, Don Quay. Okay. Prophet, you don't have this list, do you? You have a list that I gave out before? I think I gave this.
Yeah, but none of these are on the list that you gave. I have Bota Copa, Gota Cola.
Gota Cola. Yeah, no, not that one. That's not this one. Yeah.
That's what I have for liver.
Okay, that's for liver, right? So this is for hormones. This is for hormonal balance.
No, I don't have a hormone.
So kelp is another one. Kelp. Okay, and that's a sea vegetable. Okay, any of the sea vegetables will help to balance this out. Okay, burdock root. Okay, red raspberry. And then also any of the thistles. Okay, so you got the milk thistle, you have the blessed thistle, and you have the holy thistle. Okay, any of the thistles. So those are traditionally used, have been known for balancing out women's hormonal imbalances. Got it? So the other thing is to stay stress-free. It's very, very important for women to be in balance. That means, remember, you have to watch, the stress factors because it stresses out the kidneys. And of course, the adrenal glands are right on top of the kidneys. So a lot of times you're going to see it right under the, people's eyes. Now, a lot of women's eyes, you're going to see the dark marks under the eyes. So darkness is stress. Puffiness is inflammation. That's the direct sign of the kidneys right there. Got it? So also that throws off a lot of the cortisol levels, which actually throws it into a fight or flight, and then you got other issues with the thyroid. So just keep that in mind, okay? Now, guess what I was looking at the other day? Big B, we were talking about the fish. You remember we were talking about fish?
Yeah, we were.
And there was one fish when I looked into the fish that actually is very good for the woman's thyroid, and that's the silver trout. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the silver trout, very good for the woman's thyroid. And of course, with the omegas, but it's something beneficial about the silver trout, not like any other fish. It has a higher level of the omegas that actually are good for balancing the thyroid. So keep that in mind. All right. All right. What's the next question? You got another one? What was that next one?
Oh, about coffee. Okay. Does coffee cause anxiety or eye contact safe to wear?
Well, coffee, yes, can cause anxiety, just like those, we say raise those adrenal glands. You start firing off this cortisol. Next thing you know, that's fight or flight. And you don't want to be in that state too long. So watch it, because you ever hear people say take coffee and start getting jittery. But it also is a dehydration because coffee dehydrates. So we try to say, watch the coffee, get the coffee. If you got to drink coffee, it would be low acidity coffee. Now, what's low acidity coffee? Coffee's closer to the equator. That's Kenyan coffees, Ethiopian coffees, Peruvian coffees, Brazilian coffees, or Costa Rica, or something like Kona, which is actually in Hawaii. Those coffees tend to be closer to the equator, more oxygen, more energy, low acidity. Got it? Definitely the mushroom coffees would be a better fit.
I said that.
Yep, better fit. But stay away from the hydrogenated oil, the hydrogenated creamers. Got it? No creamers. So you might want to put that out there, because a lot of people are taking the almond and the hazelnut and the French, creamers. Instead of taking sugar, they'll take the creamers, but they don't understand that those are hydrogenated. Hydrogenization is another form of refining, and that will pull the moisture out of your arteries and veins, and it will raise your pressure real fast. So that's a real sneaky one. Just got to watch that one. Got to be careful with that one.
Dr. Paul, I just got a text and said, I'm here waiting to get on. Anybody else trying to get on? Some other people trying to get in, Dr. B?
Yes, Maisie Cook. Please.
No, everybody's in.
No, she's already in. You're already in, Maisie.
Maisie Cook.
You're already in, Maisie. We're talking about people waiting to come into the room.
We're talking about people coming into the room.
Trying to get into the room.
Trying to get into the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need to raise your hand if you have a question, please.
Yes. All right.
Raise my hand.
Yeah, that's Nazy. Go ahead.
Yes, Nazy did. Right at the very bottom, there's an actual place where you actually hit. It says
reaction.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. There you go. And you raise your hand, and you're right in line. Okay, we got you.
Okay.
All right,
Dr. Paul, is Colombian a good coffee?
Technically, yes, because where it comes from. No, because it's been actually highly, I would say, industrialized. You got to be careful with it. You'll see a lot of coffees that are coming from different places, and everything comes from the Colombian coffees now, but you don't know exactly. You got to be very, very, very understanding of where it's coming from. Be careful with the Colombian, because it's too generalized. It's kind of like everybody knows that. Colombian coffees is pretty much everywhere. All of them are some level of Colombian coffee. But yes, to your question, yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you these last two, and then we're gonna go to the top of the which thing.
Yep.
How do you deal with is that sciatica?
Sciatica,
yes.
I want to make it sure it wasn't sciatica.
Well,
and
remember, yep. And then maybe this is the first time on, but I've always addressed the issues with sciatica. Just like LeBron James right now got a big old sciatica issue. He couldn't even play opening game yesterday.
Yeah, man, right.
Because he's got sciatica. Well, that's a lot to do with structural issues. Got it? Structural issues, sometimes myofascial. I always recommend you first see a chiropractor. And Dr. Lenny just jumped in here.
He just popped in. I see him.
Here. What's
Thanks,
up, Doc? What's up, Dr. Lenny? Where are you?
Doc, we're glad you beat him up, Doc Lenny.
Yeah, I see.
Game here in Delco.
All right, man. Man, your ears must have been ringing, buddy. I was just saying, thank you so much for bringing me out and Jaron, and we had a great time, and Deke and Marshall and all the brothers. We had a great time, and it was an amazing experience. That's all I can say.
It's hard to describe in words, isn't it? But that breath work is killer, and definitely great to do with you guys.
Yes, it is. It's an amazing experience, and I'm getting feedback from you, so I'm going to mute you right now until you get home. Okay?
All good.
All right, buddy.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. All right. Okay, going down. Let's see who else we have now. What was the other question there?
More. I forgot about the ones that were coming in on the phone. Okay, one says, Dr. Paul, what can I take for osteoporosis? Right. I don't want to take medication. I do take coral calcium in the green drink, and I eat lots of greens, and I walk 3 times a day. The face...
So immediately stop right there. Immediately, you got to track your pH. Got it? Make sure your numbers are right. Got to track your pH. That's going to tell the story right there. Other things that you can do directly, you can take, make sure everybody's mute. Everybody mute, please. Make sure you can take that castor oil. Remember that castor oil and that clove oil. We can actually put that in 50-50 split, put that on the knee area. It pushes right in. Or the DMSO. Those are two we say not to diagnose, treat, kill, prevent any disease, just food for the soul. So DMSO, got it? That's the dimethyl oxide, and also castor oil or the clove oil. Usually those are very good for those areas. Okay.
Did you say castor oil and clove oil 50-50 split?
Yeah, 50-50 split on there. Sometimes you can, usually it needs a carrier. So usually about a 50-50 on that split. Usually you can do that with the castor oil and the clove oil. And then also there's another option, DMSO. DMSO pushes in directly into the areas of the body. It penetrates just like castor oil. That castor oil has this thing called ricinoleic acid, which actually penetrates directly into the cells. So it goes deep. So it pushes that clove and it reduces inflammation. So, many people say they get immediate relief from that.
Okay. The last question. This is one of my phone. I want to know how to reverse my diabetes, and is there a cure for
neuropathy?
Yes.
Yes. Well, first off, starts with an assessment because diabetes is a concentration issue. Diabetes is a concentration issue. They're seriously dehydrated. You got to watch your processed foods. When we break it on down, you got to stay off those foods. I can't say it enough. You got to grab that top 10 toxic foods list. That is the ultimate list right there. It'll break down everything for you. Somewhere we're going to find something that you're taking. I had family in the day, and we were breaking down, trying to figure out what is the problem. Where is this coming from? What is going on? Guess what it was? It was cheese.
No. Oh, my. Have mercy, y'all.
Yeah, so it's something that is, with diabetes. Remember, diabetes has a lot to do with assimilation. You're not assimilating your nutrients. and it's a blocked gut. Usually you can't assimilate nutrients, gas, bloating, constipation, energy. You don't have any energy. Your energy's all over the place. And then that means too much concentration. You got to watch the sugar, y'all. Sometimes it's just good to do a good shut it down and just start to drink, take a green drink and focus on water and just go to things like lighter things like stir fries. I mentioned before the diet I recommend is the Mediterranean diet, which you can utilize stir frying. Mediterranean breakfast, lunch, dinner. That's all you got to do is to go to Google and just pull it up and it'll pull it up. That's fruits, vegetables, nuts, berries, legumes, and a little bit of fish. Got it? A little bit of fish.
Little bit of fish.
Little bit of fish. Yep.
A little bit of fish.
And that's the pescatarian style diet or version of the Mediterranean diet. Even though Mediterranean does have meat also, little meat. But I recommend the Mediterranean or the Essene diet with a little bit of fish. Yep. All right. But ultimately, they need an assessment. That's
I did tell them they need an assessment.
You got to get an assessment. You can't have something like that and not, because even if I give you the answer, you're still going to go back and eat the wrong stuff, and then you're going to have the same problem. You're back in that vicious cycle, we call it. That vicious cycle. Y'all heard about that vicious cycle.
And they got gout too. So.
Yeah, that's all signs of inflammation. Absolutely. Acid. See, the body's a perfect system. So only when someone says they got osteoporosis or inflammation, or that's your body trying to keep you alive. You got it? It's going to go after, and I'm trying to put that fire out. But if you're not doing it based on what you're eating and drinking, I'm going to pull it from that knee. I'm going after that hip. I'm going after that foot. That gout is me. Woo, that gout is something else, man.
And it don't play, y'all.
It does not play. It will be, because look at it this way. Can you imagine if we didn't have this system? Big B, we'd be out of here a long time ago. If the body was not correcting itself and putting you back in this state of what's called homeostasis, it's trying to bring you back to the state of ease. Got it? But the problem is we have not been taught right. We've been taught to eat all this junk food. Everything's open. Chick-fil-A, Burger King, all the burgers, all of this stuff. And this stuff is tearing you down. You're eating the wrong food. You're eating stuff that's not food. It's not food. So keep that in mind. Assessment. You got to get one. Okay? And I can put you on point. All right? All right. Let's see who else we got there.
I'm done with the chat box.
Ask a quick question about the clove oil, please, Dr. Paul, before you get too far. You I was doing 2 tablespoons and 5 drops, but today you're saying do equal 50-50. So
it's based on the coverage that you're going to do. But if you're doing because it's going to vary. The key is to understand that clove needs a carrier.
A carrier, right?
It needs a carrier. So you have to work it out. See, it's going to be different. I gave 4-to-1 because 4-to-1 is usually a safe way of doing it. Okay. But some people may need a little bit stronger. Some people need a little bit stronger based on the level of inflammation that they're dealing with. So it's all based on you testing yourself also. So 4-to-1 you can start with, but if you want to be really balanced, you do have 50-50. That's like a safe way of starting.
Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you.
For the hair.
I thought that was for the knee. So if I want to increase the knee, I just add more clove.
You got it. There you go. There you go. Or less castor oil. Yes, that's correct.
50-50. Okay, gotcha.
And like you said, who is that? Who said that? Was that
Carol G.
Carol G. What's going on, Carol G? Yes, you can use it for your hair too. Absolutely. It absolutely is good for your hair. Yep. Ain't it wonderful how cloves are just making this run right now? Cloves are just doing amazing things. Let me tell you. Clove, if you just take a little clove and put it on your gums, you can keep your gum healthy from pyorrhea, issues with any issues with gum disease, anytime we need to tighten up the gums, also dealing with parasites. It's just awesome. I mean, the levels of what clove can do for the body is amazing. And it doesn't stop. You combine that with things like the wormwood and the black walnut. That's your powerful formula. That's the eliminator that I have. So that eliminator that I have, the combination, the eliminator, that's in there. So that's a good combination for any parasites, and it kills all of them,
Will it
larvae
remove
and
the
all.
thrush from your tongue?
You got it.
Like thrush
It
from
will. Mm-hmm.
medication?
Well, remember
Will it remove that from?
thrush is actually a large part of dealing with yeast. So that means you're going to have that can be any part of the body. So if it's in the tongue, it's probably in other parts of the body also. So I would definitely say, it's a parasitic issue. Absolutely. So watch your sugar, watch the sugar, watch the breads. You got it? You got to watch the bread because everybody loves some bread.
I'm not eating any now.
Okay,
so.
good. Everybody except for you.
Everybody.
I'm not eating bread now. Going on a month, Dr. Paul. Working
All
on
right.
leaving that bread alone.
There you
All
go.
right,
You
all
can
right,
do
all right.
flat non-leaven. Flat breads non-leaven. That's what you want to look for. If you want to find out a good one, you can go to nongmoproject.org. That's a website that has all the foods that have tested for GMOs and things like that. Just make sure it doesn't have any, canola oils and things like that. You should be fine. Okay.
So have you seen the videos lately about doing the carrot and flattening it out, making it like bread, as well as the
Yeah, like the pulp, you mean? The carrot pulp? Is that what you're talking about?
well,
Yeah.
they shred the carrot and then they even cut up a cauliflower or broccoli, and then they bake it and make it into like your bread or flat bread or something.
Yeah, you could. There's so many good ideas out there. That's an excellent idea. I love it.
I have yet to try it. I'm gonna try that one.
Yeah. Share that with us. If you get a recipe, share it with us, okay?
Oh, absolutely. Okay, I'll do that. I have one. I'll send it out.
Okay,
Thanks.
sounds good. All right, thank you. All right, let's see.
I think we can go to the other people. I have one more question in the chat box, but we need to give the people online.
Yeah, let's go to the top, Big B up there. Who you got there, buddy?
Yeah, we got Robin on the top, very top of them. Robin, Nita, and then Tara. Robin, you there?
Hey, Robin.
Come on, Robin. There we go. Come on. There we go.
Hi, Dr. Paul.
What's going on?
I have a question for you.
All right.
Scheduled for a colonoscopy next week. But they're telling me not to take any herbs or supplements for 7 days.
Yep, that's about right.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, because you're probably going to take the liquid, the prep that they're going to have for you. They don't want it to interfere with what they're looking for. I'll tell you, one of the best methods for colonoscopy was our brother Blake, which I don't think he's doing it anymore. I think he's no longer in as practicing, but he did what's called hydrotherapy. Instead of the prep, he wouldn't give you the prep. They would do a hydrotherapy, which is very similar to a colonic. So it was less side effects because some people had issues with the prep, with making them acidic. Some people were saying once they took the prep, they started having aching joints and bones, which is probably very clear, very true. But hydrotherapy would be the best bet. But if you have to go through that, they're going to tell you no herbs, no nothing until they just want it clean and clear so that they can see. So did you get your prep yet?
Yes, I did.
But
what am I supposed to do about my immune system, like to keep it up?
Well, not until you got to make up your mind. Your timing. It's your timing that you're doing this. See, you can build your immune system, but you as long as you're doing that with them, you got to follow what they tell you to do. Got it?
Yes, that's right.
You got to follow what they tell you to do. Now, once you come off of that, the process, go through the procedure of the colonoscopy, then you can start to build your system back up. But in order for you to get an accurate test, or you're just wasting your time if you're not going to do it properly. So always follow the proper protocol for that. That's why they said no, take anything. Got it? Okay. Makes sense?
Let me check with Dr. Paul, because I'm like, I've never heard of this before.
Yeah, they're not going to let you take anything. They might even tell you to stop eating for a certain time frame. Usually they do. Stop eating. So what happens is this is all in preparation so they can see what's going on. They're looking for polyps, polyps in the colon.
Yeah.
Okay. And they can't see something in food in a way.
Well.
You got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Paul.
I appreciate you now. Appreciate you.
All right. Nita, and then Tara. Nita.
Grand risings to everyone.
Hey,
Yes,
Neepa,
indeed.
how
Hey,
you
Nita, how you
doing?
been?
I just want to give thanks to everyone who supported me over the past 3 years and supported me during this time of my husband's transition, and those who may have and attended the ceremony. It was a great celebration. It really was. And I just want to give my thanks to everyone.
Absolutely. Yes, yes. And Neetha, we thank you so much, for all you do, and we support you in your time right now, and we keep you in prayer. Is there a way that they can go back and see the video of the
I
service?
don't know. I'm going to find out. If I was told that sometimes they do keep it up, but I will check to see because I'm not certain.
Yeah.
But it really was a great celebration. He would have been very proud. Yes.
Yes, yes. And we're keeping you continuously in prayer, okay? Are
Okay.
you in Philadelphia or are you back
I'm
in
still here. I'm
Okay.
going to be here until the 8th of November.
Okay. I'll reach out to you, okay?
And okay. Thank you guys.
All right,
Okay.
you got
Thank
it,
you,
Nita.
Neetha. We appreciate you.
All right, Tara,
All right.
Darabu, and Miss Margaret MMC. Tara, you there?
Yes, I'm here. How
All right.
you doing?
What's up,
All right,
Tara?
doing well.
Hey,
Long
what's
time
going
no talk to, Tara.
I
Where you
know.
been?
I gotta
Where
come
you
see
been?
you again.
Where you been?
I know where I've been. I'm here. I'm here. I'm actually here with my dad and my mom. I had a question for you. We had a question for you.
Okay.
All right. So, my dad has something. It's called, and I don't know how to pronounce it. Intestinal pneumonitis. It's a type of intestinal lung disease, ILD, characterized by inflammation in the lung tissue, specifically between the air sacs. This condition can lead to symptoms. This is what he has: a dry cough, and he's getting shortness of breath.
Yeah. Got to rebuild the lungs. Was he a smoker or anything?
No.
Never a smoker? Was he around someone who was secondhand smoke?
No.
Was he work in an environment where commercial industry, warehouses, schools, bad buildings, things like that?
No.
Yeah.
No, I worked in the office.
No, he worked in an office. He also has chronic kidney disease, right?
Yeah.
You don't have that chronic. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
So
he
it's just the lungs.
Yeah. The lungs, and it
has he was ever tested for sarcoidosis.
Sarcoidosis, yeah. So that means that's autoimmune. So that means blood. It's got to clean the blood. So whenever something is autoimmune, you got to clean the blood. So that means come on in for an assessment. Number one. The first thing I would do is come in for an assessment. Number two is get your water right immediately. So you got him on the right water, right?
Crystal Geyser.
Okay. So remember what it is. It's how much water is he drinking? Because this is key. When it comes to lungs, that's very, very important. You got to get your water right.
He said 40 to 60 ounces a day.
How much?
40 to 60 ounces a day.
Okay, so that's half his body weight in ounces.
In ounces, half your body weight in ounces.
Yeah. How many? You take his weight.
Body weight. I weigh 160 pounds.
Okay. So if you
I weigh 160 pounds.
Okay. So if you're weighing 160, so your magic number is 80 ounces.
80 ounces.
Okay, that's 80 ounces a day. And with that, you would split that into half. If you divide that by 16.9, which is actually one bottle, you're looking at about 5 bottles. Okay, that's the 16.9 bottle size. Okay. Along with that, you got to watch certain foods. There's certain foods you absolutely got to stay away from. And that means inflammation foods. That's the top 10 toxic foods. And Tara, you can grab that list for them. Okay.
Yes.
Make sure you go look at that list, check it twice, and that's usually where we start. I would say an assessment is in order, though, because we would look at the numbers and then see where exactly the imbalances are. So chronic issues with, especially with the lungs, you have to build that pleurisy back up again. So that means, specific herbs are, that the diagnose, treat, kill, and prevent any disease, just food for the soul. Things like mullein. Remember the mullein? Okay, mullein is good. Also, olive leaf. Okay, olive leaf, and it can be the extract. There's one called the Dr. Tierra's wild cherry bark syrup. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that one.
These are all the things that you can introduce before if he comes in, I can sit down and tell you exactly what's going on. But watch the refined sugar, refined salt, refined oils. No dairy. Okay, dairy is a big one.
I don't know.
Okay, no dairy, no cheese.
Oh, you don't eat cheese?
Okay, I don't eat dairy.
Okay, no dairy. Okay.
No
What
cheese.
about cheese?
He said he don't eat no dairy, no cheese.
No.
Okay, good. Okay, what do you like a lot of? What's his name?
Wilbert.
Wilbert, what do you like a lot of, Wilbert?
Oh, I eat string beans and mashed potatoes, and the meat is usually chicken.
Okay, so what about your favorite snacks? Any chips, anything like that?
Yes. Yes, I eat chips and potato chips.
And that's the one that always get everybody, Wilbert. It's the chips, man. Yeah, see, a lot of the chips you got to be careful, okay? Specifically right now because it pollutes the liver, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk a little bit about. We got a little bit more time. I want to talk about the thickening of the blood. Okay, what's happening right now is a lot of people are coming through and got thick blood. Now, yeah, every change of seasons, that's why we do the colon cleanse, the colon cleanse and the parasite, not just to clean the colon and to get things moving, to get your bowels moving, but also to clean the blood because the blood gets thick during the fall and winter times. So that means that we get congestion in the liver. So with the liver, that cleanses every organ in your body. Every 20 minutes, all the blood flows through every organ in your body. Did y'all know that? So with that being the case, you got to keep that blood clean. And when you clean the blood, you clean every organ in the body, and that reduces the effects of autoimmune issues directly. So we have a list of herbs, but I would say come on in, get started with the water right now. And then we'll get you, once you do an assessment, I can tell you exactly where the imbalances are. But we got to go down that checklist. So look over that top 10 list. And when you come in, maybe we can pinpoint some things for you, okay? Watch your oils also. What kind of oil you cooking with?
Yeah.
Vegetable.
Ooh, real bad. That's a real bad one. No vegetable. Yeah, no vegetable oil.
Yeah. I was like, where's the I didn't realize it was vegetable oil. I was like, oh my goodness, where's
see, we remember what vegetable oil is doing. It's actually they use hexane, number one. These are hexane, they're hydrogenated. They're anything and everything but vegetables in it. So I don't even know how they even get away with putting the vegetable oil on there. And remember, it's gunking up the liver. If it gunks up the liver, it starts to cause issues with your HDL and your LDL. Any issues with cholesterol right now? Any cholesterol? Are you on a statin at all?
No.
Okay. So what happens is when that thaws off, eventually it thickens the blood. It's going to thaw off the HDL and the LDL. So you got to make sure you clean the blood. So we're just talking in general right now. But come on in and just get assessment and we can be sure, okay?
Dr. Paul, quick question. The herbs that you mentioned, he can start taking them now. It's just pick one of them, you think? Or?
Well, I would think right now, just get the water. They stay off the bad stuff, really. It sounds like the mullein is always good. The mullein is good as a herbal tea, but it can also be very soothing for his lungs, with the breathing. Also, you have to get some level of small amount of exercise in. Are you getting any exercise in at all?
No.
Yes. His wife said, "Hell no."
I heard two answers there. I heard a yes and a no. So just try to get a little bit of exercise when you start to feel strong enough. A good green drink would be good to start with. So Tara, I would say green drink would be first, in line traditionally, which means that can raise the pH. Any aches and pains, Wilmer?
No.
Okay, good. So what you want to do is just start to build up slowly. Got to watch, get the water on point, and then we'll go from there. We tell you where the imbalances are. Okay.
And he's in his early 80s and still doing well and still looking good.
Yeah. They come from a different generation. See,
Yeah.
they're
He's hot
different
like
generation.
me, Dr. Paul, in our
Yeah, that's
80s.
right.
And
Y'all
I
come
tell
from a
you,
different
boy, that's what's up.
generation. Y'all come from a different generation. Let me tell you.
Tara, tell him, hang on. Look, we got it going on. See, it's all these young boys like Dr. Paul is trying to catch up.
I mean, we you know, as we say, we seniors in training. All right.
Paul.
Yes.
Dr. Paul, I think that term that maybe she was trying to mention in earlier was interstitial, which is in between spaces.
Okay. Is that what she was saying?
Interstitial. I think that's the term.
Interstitial. Okay.
She was trying to say intestinal, but I think it may be interstitial because she was saying it's between the spaces.
Right.
So that's what interstitial.
Right. Fluid in the spaces, right between the
exactly.
cells. Right. Got you. So still, you know, this is the characteristics, but we still say, you know, these are dealing with fluid, excess fluid. So we got to start to know those herbs still can help you with those things. So be sure, come on in and we'll try to get you clean. And if it's already been determined, you said they determined it as a what did you say that they actually determined it and diagnosed you as? What was it?
The diagnosis that you had.
Yeah, the interstitial. That's what it was.
Right,
Yeah.
interstitial. But what they said it was autoimmune though, right?
I don't
know.
Oh, I said that, Nazy, that it was autoimmune.
Yeah.
They didn't say that. They said it was
sarcoidosis.
Interstitial pneumonitis. I don't know.
Pneumonitis.
Right.
Okay.
Interstitial pneumonitis.
So all this is meaning it's the characteristics of what is actually happening, which is backup. This is backup. This is fluid. This is bacteria, virus. It could be anything. It could be fungal. You know, anything can cause these things. We got to clean them out, and that's the key. So come on in, get an assessment, and we'll go from there. Okay.
Thank you so much, Dr. Paul.
Appreciate you. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Margaret.
I think I'm sorry, Dr. Paul. I think people are trying to get in the Zoom room. I got a message that said that people are waiting.
If they came in, it's kind of late. Oh, let me see. I see one or two. I see two people. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Hi, Dr. Paul. How's everyone?
Hi, Margaret. How are you?
Hey, Margaret. How you doing?
Doing great.
Excellent,
actually introducing a friend that's on with us tonight.
Okay.
And she couldn't raise her hand, so I'm raising it for her. Her name is Nada. Nada, you can come off mute and ask your questions.
Okay. Hello, Dr. Paul.
Hello.
My name is Nada, and I have diabetes, which I've had for at least, about maybe 20, 30 years, and been up and down, but my numbers seem to be good. But right now I'm going through a period where I'm having problems with my hands, neuropathy in my hands. And I heard you talk about cloves and oil and different oils. And I've really been sort of watching what I eat, sort of vegetarian almost, vegetarian, no sweets, no carbohydrates. Am I eating? And I was told last year, actually, I had carpal tunnel surgery because that's what the doctor said I had. But my right hand, where I had the surgery, is just as bad as my left hand. So basically, what I'm having is numbness and the tingling. And it's really bad, and I'm dropping things.
Yeah. Whenever you're first dealing with the diabetes, remember water. You heard us talk about the water, right?
Yes.
So how's your water? What kind of
I
water
drink a lot of water.
Right.
I haven't done that. Maybe about, even during the night, I drink about 3 or 4 glasses of water. And during the day, I try to drink 6 to 8 glasses.
Okay, so let's back up. What kind of water?
I
Is what I
know.
should have.
Right, exactly. Wrong kind of water. I should be drinking the spring water instead of
Well,
regular
remember, this
bottle.
is even more specific. Write this down. You got your pen and pad right there? Write
Yes.
this down. Okay, write this down. Okay,
Okay.
spring water, but it has to be bottled at the source.
Okay.
Got it? Can't be just any spring water. So the Deer Park Poland Springs bad waters. No spigot water, right? That means don't cook with it, don't make your ice with it.
Oh wow.
I forgot about the ice, didn't you?
Yeah.
So the water we get in our refrigerator is not the water.
Where you from? You in Philly?
No, actually I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay,
but I lived here for about
well, you know what? Y'all got a little
years.
y'all got a little shout going on down in Florida because they are removing the fluoride out of the water.
Yes.
So there's a little shout going on down there. So your key is spring water bottle at the source, and then do half your body weight in ounces.
Okay.
See, Nana, the big problem with diabetes is concentration. It's concentration. See, anything that you got to stay away from things that, write this down, nothing thick.
Nothing
creamy,
thick?
nothing thick, nothing creamy, and nothing that pours slow.
Pours slow.
That kind of got everything right there, right? That means the sauces that you put on the food, Alfredo sauces, the pasta sauces, the
Don't even
creamy
eat that.
stuff.
I don't eat that.
So what, like things like cheese, watch your dairy.
Okay, dairy, right, and
Like
cheese.
she said, got that cheese. It's that cheese, y'all. That cheese gets everybody, I tell you. All right,
Dr.
so
Paul, can I ask the question though?
Sure, Margaret.
Sure.
With the tingling and the numbness, is there any herb that she can start using?
Sure. There's some things
to
that can
help with
help
that?
relief. But remember, without a proper assessment first, because tingling can usually, I always say, as a rule of thumb, number one, I always check structural first. Because even if they give you the herb, it's still not going to correct the problem that's structural, which is bone touching nerve. So a order of a chiropractor is in order. And most of the time when someone is having like diabetes or diagnosed with diabetes, they have a concentration issue, which means it's a dehydration issue. So it's going to pull the muscles. It's going to pull the tension out of the muscles, and they're going to gangulate like a ball of yarn. They're going to pull the spine out. So usually they have back issues also. And usually that T2, T5 usually is the fingers. That's right where the fingers are. T2, T5. Usually T2 is the first three. Can y'all see me right here? These first three right here. These right here. These top ones right here.
Exactly.
And then the bottom one is usually T5, somewhere around there. But also, sometimes you'll have like a little uncomfortableness in the chest area. It's really the back. So it's a lot to deal with the muscles. The muscles are too tight and it pulls, and that causes one problem. See how this vicious cycle go, y'all?
Yeah.
This vicious cycle is vicious. It is vicious because one problem is causing the other problems. When really it comes back to what's the main thing I always tell y'all: if y'all master your water, you're going to solve a lot of these problems. You will solve a lot of problems. So
and they
do
had
your
put
best.
me on, what is that? Metformin, which I really want to get off of.
I call it Madformin.
Okay, right.
I call it Madformin.
Yes. Well.
Yeah, I call it Madformin. It's crazy. So let's get a consultation on the phone, okay, Nana?
Okay.
And I think we can get you started and we can get you in the right space, even if you're in Florida. I do great consultations on the phone. First thing in the morning, I'm on the line for about an hour or two, just doing consultations over the phone. So we can probably work some things out,
Okay. No, I'm here in Philadelphia, in the Philadelphia area now, Spring House.
I thought you just said you were in Florida.
No, I said I was from Florida.
Oh, see there now, Big B. I wasn't listening, was I? I was not listening.
I go down every winter and come back in the summer.
See my screen? Look, it just says on top of your head, man. See if you were born like me, you would got that. See,
if I was sharp like Big B, I would have caught that.
If he was born,
I'll call and get an appointment.
Well.
I see the number, so I'll call and get an appointment.
Yes, come on in. You got to come in now.
Yeah,
you got to come in. See, I can help you definitely with that. See, Let me give you an example. Let me use my wife as an example. She came in. She had one day. And Lisa, I think, is in here somewhere.
Yeah, she's there.
She's in here.
She's there. Yep.
And yeah. I'm telling on you, Lisa. So one time she went. She did her regular, regular updates and do the lab, things like that. And her doctor comes in, and we've been known this doctor for almost 30 years. He's a good friend of the family and everything. He's real cool. And he comes in and she does the last and he comes back and says, Your sugar levels are sky high. And he's panicking. He's panicking. Lisa say, talk to talk to talk to my husband. And I got on the phone and he's like, hey, we're gonna have to put her on some metformin, and he's going like 100 miles an hour. I said, whoa, pump your brakes. What's going on? The numbers are high. They are high. But I know Lisa Soda, she likes juice. She's the juice queen, y'all.
Okay.
She's the juice queen. She the juice queen. So I tell Lisa, if you're going to do juice, you got to mix half water, half juice. Got it? Because you got to if it's concentrated, you got to put the water back in it. But sometimes Lisa put a little bit more juice than water.
Hey, Lisa, I overstand, Lisa. Don't worry about it, Lisa. I'm telling
on her. I'm telling on her.
I got your back, Lisa.
I'll be down there with Django tonight, but that's okay. All right. So when he came back and was telling us all this, I said, oh, hold up. Pump your brakes, doc. Give me 7 days and I'm going to bring it back to you, and then we'll go from there. So in 7 days, pulled her off of the juice, concentration of the juice, gave her the herbs specifically designed for that. We say not to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent disease, just food for the soul. One was called Gymnema.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Gymnema, Gymnema. Gymnema, along with increasing the water. So we go back 7 days later, right? She got a green drink. She's on point. So take her back 7 days later. Come in, and we're waiting in the office for the doctor to come by because I'm waiting for these results, right? I'm on bated breath, Big B, as they used to say. I'm waiting. I'm like, okay, where are these numbers? And he walks by, and I said, Doc, what's going on? He just stopped in the doorway, didn't even come in the room. I said, what's going on? He just looks at my wife and says, just do what he tell you to do. And then walked away.
God.
Said the numbers weren't even close to where they were.
Yeah, man.
They weren't even close. So I'm
He was
saying
busted.
to you, you can correct a lot of problems to bring you back in balance. When we use the word cure, it throws the industry off because people are making claims. We don't make no claims because the body does all the work. We are not the healers. I hear people calling themselves healers and master healers. We are not healers.
Amen.
We are balancers. We are balancers of information. So we look and read the imbalances, which is remember, when you're in the state of balance, you're in ease. When you're out of balance, you're in the state of dis-ease. So we read the dis-ease imbalance. We feed the body corrects itself. We don't do nothing. We don't claim anything. So all you can do is attach every dis-ease that you've ever seen, or if they told people they had, and it comes back to some kind of imbalance. I guarantee it. And it's usually food. It's usually food. So you can turn this around, Dana. Yeah. It happens all the time.
Okay.
You got it? So be encouraged. And
Thank you very much.
I hope to see you soon. All right?
Thank you so much, Dr. Paul.
Okay.
Can I ask you one more question?
Thank you, Margaret.
Thank you, Margaret.
I got one more question and then I'll be done. This is quick. So I ordered the organic clove, but it's the clove bud oil. Is there a difference between clove oil and the clove bud oil, and what are the differences?
Yeah, it's not much different. The clove bud is a little bit different. It's the way they actually are harvesting it. It's not much of a difference. I would say it's not a concern. Both are good. I would just go with both. Yep.
Okay, I know one thing. It's strong. I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Clove ain't no joke, y'all. Let me tell you. Clove is not no joke. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr.
All right, Margaret. Thank
you, Margaret. Appreciate you.
Okay, but we have Nazy and Angela in it, and that's it. We're at 9 o'clock. Nazy, you there?
Hey, Nazy, how you doing? Is Nazy there?
You're on and you went off. Try it again. Try it again, Nazy. One more time. You hit it and then it went away. Try it one more time. Keep coming.
Yeah.
Keep coming.
Is she going in and out?
She hit it one time and hit and then went away. All right, let's try Angela, and then we come back to Nancy. Oh, there she. Hold on. Well, she hit it again and went away.
No, that was Angela.
No, I'll be quick with mine.
Okay.
I think she's there.
Nancy, don't touch yours. Just leave it alone. Go ahead, Angela.
Mine is really quick. Hello, Dr. Paul. Nice to meet you. I've just joined a couple of weeks ago, listening to you every Wednesday. My question to you is, do you take health insurance?
No.
Oh, so
because
it's all self-pay.
That is correct, because we don't deal with pharmaceutical drugs. That's why. Strictly because we deal out of the pocket, because of the fact that if we dealt with pharmaceutical drugs, then we would have to be in the system. That's the plain truth of what we do, because we know we can't continue to add these drugs and things, because that is only where this is where we have our fight. If you work every day, don't you feel like you got the right to be able to choose whatever method you want to?
Yeah.
Y'all could take my health insurance and I should be able to go to a natural holistic doctor
I know
or
that's
somebody
right.
else.
Well, that's true, because I work for one of the biggest health insurances around. So I understand what you're saying. That's why I asked, do you take health insurance? And so now your consultation, is that a free consultation that you do on the phone?
When you do a consultation, call the number. Here's the number: 1-877-377-2854. My assistant Ivy or Mulaney will tell you exactly what you need to do. Okay.
Okay.
There's a lot of options here. I do plenty of things that actually help to try to bring family closer, make it beneficial for people to actually either have a consultation, urine analysis, or even have the full workup, which is actually dealing with the RM3A, which is a full body analysis. And this is called the 8 risk factors. So it's a precursor that can check things way before they start to develop in the body. So look for the works for the full, which is the RM3A. There's a 10SG, which is a specific gravity testing, which is about 10 different things that we check in the urine. Okay. And then we do the full, which is the consultations. The consultations are for adults and for children. I do children assessments also. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll give you a call, because I think it's Miss Nida that just spoke. Her and I are pretty much in the same boat. Okay. I have a tingling sometimes. I've been diagnosed as a type 2 diabetes. I'm drinking the essential water.
Ooh, bad water.
Yeah.
No, the essential, they just put it in a thing, said that the essential water was the good water.
No, not essential, eternal.
Internal. I'm sorry, eternal
so
water.
Are you taking eternal or essential?
No, eternal.
Okay, eternal is good. That's the good one.
I do the eternal water. I don't know how to do if I'm drinking enough for my weight. So that's something that I have to research. I'm probably not drinking enough for my weight.
Yeah. So you say it's a controlled effort. So if you're not, if you even think you're not, you're not. Yeah. So you got to make sure you really, that's the mastering of whenever being diagnosed with diabetes, or even they'll say you're pre-diabetic, you got to get that water right. If anybody here has been told they had pre-diabetes, you can't be pre-diabetic, number one. That's like being pre-pregnant. You can't be pre-pregnant.
Hallelujah.
I don't know. Maybe it is something you can say you be pre-pregnant. Is that true, y'all? I've never heard of it.
I don't think so.
You can't be pre-pregnant. Either you're pregnant or you're not.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking.
Remember what I'm saying? You is or you ain't my baby.
Right.
So you see what I'm saying? So just come on in and we'll get you set up, and then we'll do the test, and then we'll tell you exactly what's going on. Okay.
All right. I definitely will. Thank you.
And that's what it looks like. We see how it prints out. It's a great tool to have, so you can take it to your doctor and say, "Look, this is what it is." And also,
it will look for the back. It will look for the back for any misalignment that's going on. So it'll tell me if there's any what's called subluxation, subluxation on in the bone touching nerve. But usually it's always going to be a dehydration factor that people have problems. Yeah. You're always going to have a problem. Yep. Let's keep that in mind. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All righty.
All right. Nazy is next, Dr. P.
Hey,
and by the way, guys, just so you know, all the information that Dr. Paul just talking about, the information is in the chat. His number is there, and the request for the RM3, all of that stuff, the information is right there in the chat. Okay. All right, Nazy, you're up now. There you go. You're alive.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yes, Nazy. Yes.
You met me about 10 years ago, the woman with the mask and allergic to everything. At
Wow,
Bethany
10 years.
Baptist
You said,
Church
Nazy,
in Jersey.
you said 10 years ago?
Yes.
Wow. Well, I'm glad
Yes.
to hear from you. I'm glad to hear you.
Well, I'm still following your direction, except I couldn't give up the popcorn. I still love my popcorn.
Oh, that's your
But I'm
kryptonite.
on here,
That's
and
your
I've been
kryptonite.
trying to get on because I was bitten by a black widow spider.
Woo!
Have mercy.
And I'm allergic to just about everything.
Wow. Wow.
And emergency room will not treat me because they don't know what I will react to. So far, I wear a bracelet, all the antibiotics, Mel, you name it. So I didn't get antibiotics for it. I tried to reach you, so then I said, I got to do something. I went back to Eden. I've been drinking black Kodash, echinacea, labella tea. But it's still in my system because now the white spots are spreading throughout my body. I think I need to clean my blood, and I don't know what to use.
You got it. You heard me with, yep, you got it. You got it. You remember this from 10 years ago. Yes.
Oh, yeah. I still have all the information. It's right there.
Yes.
I want to pull up.
See, remember, if you have a reaction where everything you touch is just like everything I'm allergic to. I'm allergic to this, can't do that, put that on my skin, I break out. That's a direct sign of the body saying, I don't want nothing. I got to clean this temple. And I'm going to purge every time you try to put something in me. So that's when I've even had people, believe it or not, I've had people who drink water. I had one guy, he said every time he drinks water, he throws up. And he said, that's why I don't drink water. I said, dude, you got to drink water. You got to get past the threshold. You got it. You got to get past the threshold. And I would say, Nazy, come on in and get an assessment. Are you still in the area? You're still in Jersey?
I'm still in Jersey.
Come on in and get an assessment. I'll hook you up. Okay. We'll look to see what's going on. 10 years ago, I didn't have the information that I have now. I have even more that can probably help you in looking at where the imbalances can be. Because
I'm polka dot. I've got white spots.
What did you say?
I'm polka dot now.
You polka dot now.
White spots on the brown skin.
Well, remember because remember that's, when we have those spots, that's directly endocrine disruption, melanin disruption of the pineal gland. See, the pineal gland is the generator. So the pineal, pituitary, hypothalamus, they work in this synergistic
right, the base
thing.
Of the brain.
Yep. Yeah. This is the grand triangle. So with that, we have to look at see what something is throwing your system off, and it's been doing it for a while. But we can start to, in most cases, bring you back to balance. So come on in, okay? I'll be interested in seeing you.
It was a scary experience.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
Paralysis. I didn't even know it did all that to you.
Wow. Well, we're still glad you're here, Nazy.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here too.
I'm 82. Right. I want to get to be 100. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Hey,
Amen.
Keep coming. You 1 year behind me. Come on, girl. Come on, man.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
I will get to you.
We're done with everybody's questions.
Okay, Nazy.
So
Nazy, give me a call, okay?
Okay.
All right. Talk to you. You got the number, right? You got the number, right?
I got the number. I got it all. You in Abington. I worked at Abington Memorial Hospital, my first job.
Well, you go definitely be showing up. You definitely showing up. All right. We'll see you then. All right. Okay. Okay.
All right.
10 years ago, y'all. See, we ain't changed nothing. See? All right. What else? You got somebody else here, Prophetess?
Prophetess got some couple questions.
Who else you got?
Yes. Sherry. Hello. What causes tendinitis and how do you get rid of it?
Tendinitis.
And goodness, wait a minute. Where's the other one?
Where she has tendinitis?
She didn't say. The other one says, I was diagnosed with cataracts. Is there anything I can do besides surgery to remove them?
Okay, that was what again?
It says I was diagnosed with cataracts. Is there anything I can do to get rid of them besides surgery? And the other question was about tendinitis and how do you get rid of it? What causes tendinitis and how do you get rid of it?
Well, usually most cases when I've heard tendinitis, it could be in the shoulder, it could be in the elbow, You know, it can be in a lot of places. So it goes back to omega. You know, you got to make sure your omegas are in balance. So it's omega 3, 6, 7, and 9. So things like hemp seed, chia seeds, sea buckthorn, you know, all those flax seed, those are the things that you got to get more of, because if not, you don't have the ability for the connective tissues to have their movement. You got to get those omegas in there. Some people take the fish oil, but we just kind of pull back off the fish oil because of the contaminations of mercury and things like that. But if you do safe, go plant-based. Sea buckthorn would be a good fit for that. Also, of course, raising the water, get your water up, get the inflammation issues. You can do the castor oil and the clove oil, which we talked about also. That's good for tendinitis. There's a lot of things out there. MSM is good for tendinitis. MSM, which is methyl sulfonamethane, which is if you get the MSM though, you get it in, because you may see it with chondroitins and liquid chondroitins. You may want to get it with the what's called coarse flakes. Coarse flakes. Okay. So these are things that I'm just throwing off the top of the head. You know, there's ways of reducing inflammation, but it's a direct sign of usually omegas. So make sure you're taking plenty of the omegas, the fatty acids. Okay. That's what you
Okay.
want to do.
Hi. Thank you, Dr. Paul. Hi,
Okay.
everyone. This is Sherry. So that was my question, actually, and I apologize if I typed it wrong, but it's tinnitus.
Tinnitus.
Right.
Okay.
The
You're talking about you
ringing.
ringing in the ear. You're talking about the
Yeah.
ringing in the
Oh,
ear.
I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. So tinnitus can be ringing in the ears, structural. Do you remember I talked about anything?
Yeah.
You got to check out structural first, because you can have issues with usually the first, you know, C1, I mean, excuse me. Yeah, C1, C2, usually Atlas axis, the first two. Usually somewhere around there is too much tension around that area on the muscles. It could be pulling. You can get a little subluxation on there, bone touching nerve, and you can get a little ringing, there's things like that. It can be, once we say eliminate the structural issues, then we move into maybe it's food choices, because sometimes you can have inflammation in the nervous system. So that's why we'll start with the structural first. Make sure your water's on point, right? Your water's tight, right? Your
Yep.
water's tight. Okay, make sure your water's tight. Get to a good chiropractor and make sure they eliminate that factor first, that there's no touching of that area or the cervical. You got any back problems that you've had in the past?
No, not really.
Okay,
Just
so
normal.
no
Well,
car accidents
sometimes.
or nothing like that, right?
Oh, well, a car accident, like 2021.
That's kind of close. That's kind
Yeah.
of close. Yeah. So definitely a chiropractor is in order. And then move forward. Okay. So watch your posture. Keep your chin up. Keep your head up. Now, sometimes when you have tinnitus, the ringing in the ear can also be it can be other things like crystals in the ear, the inner ear. We call it, you know, and there's what's called an epi maneuver. You ever heard of the epi maneuver? Have you heard of that one?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried it?
No.
Okay, I would say you may want to, when you get to the chiropractor, you know, ask them if they can, you know, direct you in that maneuver, okay? Or you can also go right on YouTube and just see how they actually do that particular maneuver. It's called Epley. You know what the Epley maneuver is, right? You've heard of it before?
I've heard of it, yeah. But I'll check out
Yeah,
YouTube.
Epley maneuver.
Okay.
Yep. And it's a series of you're just moving your head in certain areas to bring those crystals, because they get trapped in that canal. These calcium crystals get caught in that area, and sometimes they can get lodged in there, and they get into that canal where the inner ear is, and it throws your balance. See, the crystals are what tells you where your head is. You know, am I bending down? Am I bending up? Am I looking up? Am I doing there? You ever see somebody get on a ride and they say, I can't get on that ride. I get too dizzy. You ever been on that, the roller coaster? Or somebody spin around in their chair and they be like, whoa, whoa. Yep. So sometimes, you know, that has to be reset, or they call it proprioception. it has to be reset, so just keep that in mind. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate you.
That's it, man. We got
all
everybody,
right. We
man.
are. Thank you, family. This was deep. We went deep a little bit tonight, and the questions were really very, very in depth today. So hopefully, like I said, get over and get an assessment. We can check most of the situations. Diabetes keeps coming up, high blood pressure, osteoporosis, issues with joints, ligaments, connective tissues. So all these things are still going in the line of imbalance. So we want to make sure, get your pH, make sure your water's right. Go to get that on my website, the Mastering a Healthy Lifestyle 101. Okay, that's the booklet, 14-page booklet, free download right now. You can download it right on my website, drpaulherbs.com. And just, follow through that. Make sure you checkpoint that. And, make sure you're not getting too many of those top 10 toxic foods, because that cheese is the devil, Big D.
We'll kick your hump to the emphasis, I tell you that. Boy.
The cheese is the devil.
And by the way, Dr. Paul, your 40-day detox, I put that in the chat. So if you roll around, folks, while we're on the air, if you click it, you can actually get it and just download it right now before we leave tonight. Okay.
Yep.
Just wanted to let you know.
All right, Big B. So tell them how they can be a part of the family tree and support us in this mission that we're doing to help folks, and that every time they log on, they can actually, donate to the family tree, because you're doing a lot over there for us, buddy. You're doing and making it available online, on YouTube, and also Facebook. And with that, we appreciate you so much. So tell them how they can get a transcript of tonight's program and all the good details. All right.
You got my friend. Hey, guys, in order to make sure you got accomplished tonight's chat, you got to do what? You got to send me an email, guys. You got to send me an email. And send it to mechavideo@gmail.com. Again, mechavideo@gmail.com. Now, to continue to support the family tree, use my Cash App, guys. That's $BILMORGAN. Again, $BILMORGAN. And if you use your bank through Zelle, that's mechavideo@comcast.net. That's the ID, mechavideo@comcast.net. And of course, we got a P.O. Box right here in Mullica Hill. That's P.O. Box, Bill Morgan, P.O. Box 191, Mullica Hill, New Jersey, 08062. Again, Bill Morgan, P.O. Box 191, Mullica Hill, New Jersey, 08062. Guess what, guys? Send your friends, send your enemies, send your frenemies, bring everybody right here to the family tree every Wednesday night. Yes, sir, buddy. That's it, man.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey,
yes, sir.
did y'all learn anything tonight? Give yourselves a hand. Come on. Give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a hand.
Yes.
Good to see the folks in here, and also the new folks that join us. We welcome you. We say let this not be your last time. Next time, I want everybody to bring 10 people. 10 people. So we can all gather around the tree and we can have a good time. And with that, I want to first give a shout out and thanks to Prophetess, a.k.a. Megas over there.
Prophetess got our back, boy.
She got it over there. She keeping y'all in check, ain't she?
I know that. She don't play, boy.
I tell you, she don't play, boy. That's right. And of course, we want to give our host with the most, Big B, Bill 1L.
Yo, man. Your body, your man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, y'all.
Much. All right, we say be encouraged, family. Share this information. Don't sit on it. You better go tell somebody.
I know that's right.
Because what you may be sharing may be able to save your life or someone you love. So God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. And remember, if you're breathing, you gotta stop. All right. Love y'all. Hey, Karen, I see Karen in here. What's up, Karen? What's up?
Karen, man.
Karen, you got to. Yes, next week, Karen, you got to get one of your poems again, all right? You got to bless.
That's my sister, Karen.
Yes.
Matter of fact, Karen, let me show you how I'm in it. See right here, what's this? There it is, right there. I got it right here. See, I've been reading.
You got the book, right?
Oh man, hold up. There it is, right there.
There it is, right there. There you go.
It keeps disappearing. What's the matter?
Yeah, right there. Don't move.
That's it.
I'll remind you next week that Karen is going to do a poem.
All right. Yes, that's right, Karen. You got to show up, Karen, because you going to do a poem for us. All right.
Yep.
All right. Tap.
She's right there hiding in the cut, boy.
Come on down. Hey, Queen. I see you, Queen.
Yeah. Yep.
I've been trying to
Carol
invite
G,
people
Carol
too.
G in the house.
Okay,
Wow.
good, Karen. Keep it up. Yeah, bring them on through. Come on. Hey, Queen, I see you. Tap, tap, tap. Come on, tap, 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 tap.
I heard that. Yep.
Man,
Hey, Marcel.
I'm telling you, I feel so
Hey,
good right now
hey,
because I went in that
I see
cold
you.
water. That cold water ain't no joke.
Now, what you get?
Storytelling there, I want to see you just chilling in the cut. I got you.
Feel good because you're out of.
Yeah.
Hey, Keith, is Keith in here still? Is
Yeah, Keith's still in there.
Hey, Keith. Yep. Keith, I think he stepped away. I wanted to ask him if he, Keith, what's up, man? Hey, man, let me ask you something. While we doing this tapping here, right? We doing this tapping. Can you hear me, Keith? Can you hear me, Keith? You're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute. Tap, tap, tap on the inside. Come on, inside. Keith, now when you played ball, did y'all do ice baths, man? Did they put y'all in ice baths? Like after the game? Did they put you in ice baths?
Yeah, enough like soothing.
Huh?
Very soothing, yes.
Very soothing.
Yeah, you did used to have to do ice baths after the games, right?
Oh, yeah, after you jump in a cold pool of water. Yeah, ice bath.
Brother, let me tell you, it's very awakening.
All right.
All right. Come on in. I want to tap. You got it in your face. I want y'all to grab a little bit of hair. Pull down. This lymph right here. Feel that lymph right here? Pull it down on this side. Grab where the sideburns are. Comes down here. Good. Come on down. Under the armpit. Right here. Got it? Tap. Tap. And breathe. Deep breath. In and out. Good. On the other side. You do one side, you got to do the other side. All right. Don't want one side getting jealous. Come on. One side. Got it? All right. Come on. I want you to take your fist like this. Take your fist like this. And put it right on your back. And then you rub it like this. That's your kidney. Ooh, that feels good, don't it? Yeah, right there. Warm them up. Warm them kidneys up. I see you, Cecilia. I see you. All right. All right, Miss Parker. I see you, Miss Parker. Where you been? Mr. Parker in here. What? Go ahead now. All right. Now tap them. Tap them. Tap your back a little bit. Tap your back. Tap. That's how you wake your kidneys up. Got it? All right, then breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Sister Parker, remember this when I used to do this with the women's group all the time, right? Didn't we do this?
Yep, boy. All right, now.
All right, breathe in. Breathe out.
All right.
Good. Come on, breathe in. Take a deep breath. Hold it. And breathe it out. Good. Now shake it out. Good. Shake your shoulders. Get the shoulders moving. Because if you don't move it, you
will lose it. Well,
all right. That's right.
I know that's right, boy.
All right. Last thing is we're going to get a little Qigong. Right, Marcy?
That's right. Marcy
said
playing.
She watching me, man. She watching me. Marcy's the police over there.
Marcy got eyes on you. Otherwise, you're going to another tub of cold water.
Yeah, that's right. She gonna put me in there. All right, see that heat building up? That heat building up is you. Take that heat. Good. One more.
Yeah.
Clap. And just like an energy bath, we just put it all over your body. Just roll it on down. Y'all feel that?
Yeah.
You can almost feel the energy as it's passing by your arm and your leg and your knees. So if you have a knee that's a problem, give me your problem. Take this hand, clap.
All right.
Clap.
All right now.
Clap. And put it on that shoulder. That area that's aching you with good intentions, right? Little Qigong. You do this every morning. Who does a little tapping every morning? Everybody doing a little tapping? Stephanie, I know you do it, right? Yeah, there you go. Marcy, I know you do it. Good. Clap. One more. Clap. And stop. Keep that top one. Keep the bottom one still. Move the top. Y'all feel that energy? Do like that. Y'all feel that energy now? Whoa. With that, Bless yourself. God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. And remember, thanks for tuning in to the Family Tree. All right. Thanks to our Facebook fam over there if you're tuning in.
Yes, indeed.
Hopefully we got to everybody.
Yeah, man.
Big B, where are we going to be this weekend, buddy?
You'll see you guys on Saturday for the Fall Health Program. On Sunday, yes, we'll see you on the green on 96.1 FM. All right. And Black Talk Media right here in Philadelphia.
All right. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Everybody do the Marcy. Do the Marcy. Go, Marcy. She got the shoulders. Oh, she got the hand on me, Big B. She got the hands moving. She got to hug yourself. All right. Love yourself. That's right. If you don't love yourself, who gonna love you? That's right. Love yourself first. That's right. All right. What's up, Margaret? I see you. Welcome back, Margaret. Welcome back. There you go. All right. What, Rita? Go, Rita. Go, Rita. Go, Rita. Go, Rita. Go, Rita. Go, Cecilia. Go, Cecilia. Go, Cecilia. Go, Cecilia. Go, Cecilia.
All right.
Go, Stephanie. Go, Stephanie. Oh, now she getting. Oh man, baby. That's right. She making you work over there. She making you work over there, man. She making you work. Yeah, yeah. All right, Sister Parker, come on.
All right.
Give us a dance. Give us a dance. Come on. Come on. Give me a dance. There you go. Give me a dance. Go ahead. Do your dance. Do your dance. All right, Keith. All right, Raw. That's right. Keith, you watching the game yesterday, man? That was a good game last night. That was a good game. Yeah, that was a good game last night. Way to start off the season. All right. All right, thank you, Deke. Appreciate you, buddy, for hanging out with me. Shout out to my wife, Lisa.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Lisa. We see you. All right, we're going to count it on down because it's time to get on out of here.
All right.
And with that, we're going to say to everybody in the family, you know, keep this information. Make sure you share this information. All right?
That's right. That's right.
All right. 10. 9.
I heard that.
8.
I heard that.
7.
All right. Now,
6.
I heard that.
5.
Yep.
4.
You got it now.
3.
You're right. Now.
2.
Okay. Now.
And 1. God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. We'll see you next week on the Family Tree.
Time to get it on out of here.
All right, Big B.
You got it, buddy.
We'll see you, man. Thank you, man.
You got it, man. You always
a pleasure.
You got it, man. Bye.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording.